My name is Miss Morgan and I am a teaching artist here with Encore on Demand. Today we will be learning all about tap dancing. We're going to be learning about a few famous people who helped contribute to the history of tap, and we're even going to do some dancing ourselves. Our story today is Rap-a-Tap-Tap, Think of That, Here's Bojangles, all about a famous tap dancer named Mr. Bojangles. Later, we'll learn a dance to In Summer from Disney's Frozen. You ready to get started? Great, let's go! Before we jump into today's story, we're going to learn about two famous tap dancers. The first one is named Bill Robinson, also known as Mr. Bojangles. Mr. Bojangles was born in 1878 and he died in 1949, so he's no longer around. But when he was alive, he danced in movies, he danced in TV, he danced on stage, he would dance out at clubs at night and have fun with the band. He was really popular in his time. Mr. Bojangles grew up in a time of segregation, meaning white Americans and black Americans weren't allowed in the same spaces. They weren't allowed to perform on the same stages, they weren't allowed to be in the same areas of the town. They were pretty much kept separate. But because Mr. Bojangles was so talented and he worked so hard on his tap dancing, he was able to cross that barrier and perform for both white and black Americans. He was one of the first and only black artists of the time to ever be seen in a movie with another white performer. He performed with Shirley Temple in a movie called The Little Colonel. You may have seen images or clips of him and a little girl dancing up and down some stairs. To us, that might not seem like such a big deal, but back then, because black and white artists were kept so separate, that was so huge to see them in the same movie at the same time dancing together. Because he forged the way for so many black artists, we have performers like Savion Glover today. Savion Glover is the second artist we're going to learn about, who's still around today. If you've ever seen the movie Happy Feet, he's the one who makes all the tap sounds for Mumble while he's tap dancing. He's also been on Broadway and in many shows, and his style is very similar to Mr. Bojangles. So today, we're going to be inspired by Mr. Bojangles and by Savion Glover, and we're going to learn some tap dance steps that they use when they dance too. Sound good? Great, let's go! Rap-a-Tap-Tap, Think of That, by Leo and Diane Dillon. There once was a man who danced in the street. Rap-a-tap-tap, think of that. He brought pleasure and joy to the people he'd greet. Rap-a-tap-tap, think of that. He didn't just dance, he made art with his feet. Rap-a-tap-tap, think of that. He danced past doors, some were open, some closed. Rap-a-tap-tap, think of that. He danced past folks in fancy clothes. Rap-a-tap-tap, think of that. He danced through a place people called the Skids. Rap-a-tap-tap, think of that. He danced through crowds of laughing kids. Rap-a-tap-tap, think of that. His feet fairly flew as he tipped his hat. Rap-a-tap-tap, think of that. He briefly paused to pat an old cat. Rap-a-tap-tap, think of that. He danced rain or shine in all kinds of weather. Rap-a-tap-tap, think of that. People listened each day to his toe-tapping clatter. Rap-a-tap-tap, think of that. He danced many rhythms that were seldom the same. Rap-a-tap-tap, think of that. Dance was his passion, and it brought him fame. Rap-a-tap-tap, think of that. Bojangles, that was his name. Rap-a-tap-tap, think of that. And that was Rap-a-Tap-Tap, Think of That, by Leo and Diane Dillon. Tap dancers use a special kind of shoe called a tap shoe. Most of them are just plain black or plain brown, but you can get tap shoes to be any color, any design you want. What makes a tap shoe special is they have a piece of metal on the toe and a piece of metal on the heel. So when they're on the floor, they can tap their toe and make some sound, or they can hit the heel and make some sound. When you put the two tap shoes together, it sounds like this. They make some sounds with the toe tap on the toe of the foot or the heel tap. You can also hit them side by side or heels. You can also hit toe to heel, toe to heel. If you hit a tap on, say, the bench that I'm sitting on, it'll sound like this. Or that one was the heel. Tap shoes are really cool, and they make some really cool sounds. But these are an old pair of sneakers that I have. They have some holes and they're falling apart, but they also make some cool sounds. They don't have the piece of metal on the toe or the heel, but when I hit them together, they make a sound. When I hit the heels together, they make a sound too. I'm gonna touch the toe of this to the bench, see if it makes a sound. It does. Same with the heel. Makes a sound. So the tap shoe and the sneaker make a different sound, but they still make sounds. So if you want to tap dance, but you don't have a tap shoe, all you need is a sneaker. It might not make the same sound, but it'll still make one that's just as fun. All right, everyone, I'm ready to start dancing, but before we do, we need to stretch. I'm already wearing my tap shoes, so you may hear my heels or my toes as I'm walking around. So we're about to learn some tap dance moves and then learn tap dance. But before we do, we need to stretch. So let's stretch up, nice and tall as you can. Wiggle your knees a little bit and lean to the side. Lean to the other side and back up front. Relax, shake it out, shake it out. All right, now let's touch our toes. So bend forward, touch your toes or get as close as you can. Wiggle your knees a little bit. All right, bend your knees, roll back up. Great job. My hair is in my face. Let's do that one more time. So bend down, touch your toes. Wiggle your knees a little bit. Bend your knees and roll up. Nice. All right. Tap dancing is all about our feet and our legs. So let's stretch our legs a little bit better. Let's go into a little bit of a lunge and let's stretch the back of this leg. Stretch it, stretch it, stretch it. You can lean forward a little bit if you want to. And let's turn and stretch the back of the other leg. You can lean forward a little bit if you want to. All right, and now carefully hold a wall or onto a chair if you need to. Grab that leg and let's stretch the top of this one. And hold onto a wall or a chair. Stretch the top of the other leg. All right, let's do one more big shake. All right, let's start tap dancing. So find an open space wherever you are where you can move around a little bit. You can dance in some tap shoes if you have them and if you're allowed to. You can dance in some sneakers, you can dance barefoot. I'm on a hard floor, but if you want to dance on carpet, anywhere, you're welcome to, okay? So if we're in the space where we can move around, let's start tap dancing. So remember, the taps are on the heel and the toe part of the shoe. So to make sounds, we need to use our heels and our toes. So let's tap our toes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. Do it again from the side. Well done. Now let's tap our heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, okay? One more time from the side. Great job. Next, we're going to learn a tap step called a flap. With the flap, you kick your foot and put the toe down. From the side, you kick your foot and put your toe down. The way I like to think of it is like I'm kicking a marshmallow and then I'm squishing it. Yeah, try it with the other leg. Kick the marshmallow and squish it. Kick, squish, kick, squish, kick, squish. Great job. Try with the next leg. Kick, squish, kick the marshmallow, squish it. Kick, squish, kick, squish. Nice. When you squish the marshmallow, make sure you only squish it with your toe. So it's not a kick and then a step. We're gonna kick it with the toe and we're gonna squish it with the toe. And that's called a flap. You can also think of it this way. Flap. Flap. Try the other leg. Flap. Flap. Great job. Let's do 4 flaps on one side and then 4 flaps on the other. Right. So, flap, 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 flap. Great job. Let's do it again. And I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my feet differently. Ready? Kick, squish, kick, squish, kick, squish, kick, squish. The next tap step is called a shuffle. Instead of kicking and squishing like we do with a flap, we're gonna kick and then we're gonna kick back. So again, it's just the tippy toe of our foot, but we kick it forward, kick it back, kick it forward, kick it back. And that's a shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Great. Try with the other leg. Kick it forward, kick it back. Kick it forward, kick it back. Kick it forward, kick it back. Remember, just the tippy toe. We're not using our heels at all. We're gonna go forward and back, forward and back, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Awesome. So let's do 4 shuffles on one side and 4 shuffles on the next. Ready? Here we go. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Let's do it one more time. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Great work. So now let's do 4 flaps, 4 flaps, 4 shuffles, 4 shuffles. Ready? Let's go. Flap, 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 shuffle, 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 shuffle. Great. Let's do it again. Flap, 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 shuffle, 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 shuffle. Okay, the next dance move is called a slide. All you do is pick a side you want to go to and slide that way. Make sure you do really, really big arms and you drag the foot behind you so you get a sound like this. One more time to this side. Great. And now slide to this side. Great job. That's a slide. The next dance move is like a slide, but instead of going side to side, we're going to go in a circle. So, take one leg, step, and spin. Make sure we keep this leg straight. We keep this leg bent a little bit, and we have nice, big airplane arms. So we're going to step on this leg, step, spin. Great job. Let's spin this way. Ready? Step on that leg. We're going to spin this way. Spin. Let's do that one more time. Step, spin. Yay! Okay, so we know how to flap. We know how to shuffle. We know how to slide. And we know how to spin. We're going to learn one more dance move, and then we're going to learn our dance. Ready? So this one is really, really easy. You're going to go up on your toe, up on your toe, put that back heel down, put that heel down. So we go tippy toes, heel down. Try it again. Tippy toes, heel down. Closer, it looks like this. Toe, toe, heel, heel. Toe, toe, heel, heel. Toe, toe, heel, heel. From the side, it looks like this. Toe, toe, heel, heel. Toe, toe, heel, heel. Toe, toe, heel, heel. Great! We are ready to learn our dance. Okay, so today we're going to be dancing to In Summer from Disney's Frozen. This song is in the style of an old type of tap dancing called soft shoe. Now, the shoes are pretty hard today. They've got metal on them. But about 100 years ago, a style of tap dancing called soft shoe was really popular. And this song kind of sounds like one of those songs. So we're going to dance to it today. So let's learn the dance. We're going to start by taking a step to the side. Nice. Now we're going to flap this way. Flap. Great job. Do that again. Step, flap. Great. So now that we're here, this leg is free, we're going to step to this side. Step. Let's do that again. Step, flap, step. Great job. Now, we're going to take this leg and we're going to flap this way. Flap. Great. So we do step, flap, step, flap. Let's try it. Step, flap, step, flap. Nice. So we step, flap, step, flap. Now, we're going to step this way again. Step. Now we're going to flap 3 times. We're going to flap to the front, kick, squish. We're going to flap to the side, kick, squish. And then we're going to flap to the front again. Kick, squish. So that would look like this. Step, flap to the front, flap to the side, flap to the front. Let's do all of that together. Ready? So we step, flap, step, flap. One more step, 3 flaps, flap, flap, flap. Great job. Let's do that one more time. Step, flap, step, flap, step, flap, to the back, last one. Great job. So we are here. We just did 1, 2, 3 flaps. Now we're going to step on this foot and we're going to slide. Ready? So let's do the 3 flaps to the front. 1, 2, 3. Step, slide. Good job. Let's do all of that with the music. Okay? Let's get ready to try it with some music. Ready? We're going to step this way first. Step, flap. Step, flap. 3 flaps. Front, back, front, step, slide. Good job. Okay, let's do that with music one more time. Get ready to step this way. Step, flap. Step, flap. Step, flap, flap, flap. Step, spin. Good job. The next part of the dance is just doing all of that all over again. So, we just did our slide. Now, since this foot is free, we're going to step and flap again. Step, flap. Go that way. Step, flap. Now we're going to step and do our 3 flaps. Step, flap, flap, flap. Great job. So we do step, flap, step, 3 flaps, spin. And then we do it all over again. The second time though, this is tricky. The second time we don't spin. We only spin once. So, do you want to try all of that with the music? Yes, great, let's do it. All right, here we go. Remember, step this way. And then after we spin, do it all again. Here we go. Step, flap. Step, flap. Step, flap. 2, 3. Spin. All around. Do it again. Step, flap. Step, flap. Step, flap. 2, 3. Good job. The next part of the dance, we're gonna do 2 tippy toes, heel, heel. So we're gonna go tippy toes, heel, heel. Tippy toes, heel, heel. Good job. So we just did step, flap, flap, flap. And we go tippy toes, heel, heel. Tippy toes, heel, heel. Nice. Now we're gonna slide this way. So we did tippy toes, heel, heel, and we're gonna slide this way. Ready? Slide. And because this foot is free, we're gonna do 4 shuffles. Ready? Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Great. Now let's slide this way and do 4 more shuffles. Slide. And 4 more shuffles on this leg. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Last one, shuffle. So all together, we have 2 tippy toes, slide, 4 shuffles on this leg, then slide, 4 shuffles on this leg. Let's try it. Ready? Tippy toes, heel, heel, tippy toes, heel, heel. Slide this way, slide, 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slide this way, slide, and 4 more shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Let's try all of that with the music from the beginning. All right, let's try the whole thing. Remember, you step to the side and you flap first. You ready? Here we go. Step, flap. Step, flap. 3 flaps. flap, step, flap, 3 flaps, flap, flap, tippy toes, toe, toe, heel, heel, again, toe, toe, heel, heel. We're gonna slide to the side, ready? Here we go, slide, 4 shuffles, 2, 3, 4, nice, slide again, slide, 4 shuffles, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. The last part of the dance, I want you to do whatever you want. You can do some of the top steps we learned. You can make up your own. You can do some that you already know. Whatever you want to do, okay? So we're gonna do the whole dance again, and then when we're done with our 4 shuffles, do whatever you want, okay? Great, let's try it. All right, let's do the whole thing, and remember, do your own dance at the end. We're gonna step to the side first, and then we flap. Ready? Let's go. Flap, step, flap, step, flap 3 times, 2, 3, spin. Do it again. Step, flap, step, flap, 3 flaps, 1, 2, 3. Tippy toes, tippy toe, tippy toe, heel, heel, again. Tippy toe, heel, heel. Great job. We're gonna slide this way. Ready? Slide. 4, 4. We're gonna slide again. Ready? Here we go. Slide. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do whatever you want.
The cold are both so intense. Put them together, it just makes sense.
Slide.
Winter's a good time to stay in and cuddle, but put me in summer and I'll be a happy snowman.
Great job, everyone. Give yourself a round of applause. You did such a great job performing. I think Mr. Bojangles would be really proud of us today. And I think he'd really like our dance. Thank you so much for dancing with me today. We read Rap-a-Tap-Tap, Think of That by Leo and Diane Dillon. We learned about Mr. Bojangles, and we learned about Savion Glover, and we learned about tap dancing. I hope you continue to tap, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!